I know that I know this bitch didn't take her this charger thing, and it was her charger. My charger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, 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 everyone, to the first, you know, StreamYard Live from the Red Pill Chauvinist and my man Alpha Kingdom on the Red Pill Chauvinist Show, man. Welcome to another episode of Boast to Boast. I got my partner in crime, Alpha Kingdom. What's good, fam?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you, man. Everything good, man. It's like I'm fed. I say we got the Haitian fam up in here. Cam, what up, man? What it do? Yeah, man. Yeah, we here. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Boom. There we go. And just to show you that it's me for real. Hold on. Wow. Shit is official. What up? What up?
Mhm.
First live stream, man. We doing a boast to boast on the Red Pill Chauvinist channel. First of many live streams. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get used to this. And my brethren Afi told me, fuck it, let's just go on live, man. So that's what we here doing. So
Yep.
anything you want to say before we get into the topic, man? Like how was your week? How you day been, man?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. Just trying to help you pop your thing real quick, man, and chop some fire game.
No doubt, no doubt. Again, what's up to Cam? I'm gonna say he's the first person in my live stream chat. You know what I mean? Sage, what up? What up? What up, man? Good to see you,
What's up?
man. Everybody here, just know y'all witnessing like something grand right now, man. 'Cause this is gonna be the first of many. So again, shout out to Cam, shout out to Sage. I mean, peace to all y'all, man. But
You
yeah.
should put a post on your Instagram, let the cats know you live too, on the stories or some shit.
All right, man. I'll do that next time. Just multitasking like this, man, is enough, man. You know what I mean? Reading this, looking at the screen here, then got the phone right here. So I know eventually I'll be able to balance everything out, man. But first time around, man, I just want to, just see the bells and the whistles. Like, see, I got something right here.
You
Boom.
gotta click on the other one. So what? Oh, okay, never mind. It's different on my shit.
Well,
You good?
now how do I get back to the regular comments right here? Boom. Yo, Saga Sen, what up, man? I seen a couple of your lives, Saga. You know what I mean? I fuck with your lives, man. I fuck with you, man. Saga know what he's talking about. So you see, I'm just not getting my feet wet. But let's jump right into it. We we know this is tweet that came out from this dude named CJ King talking about the fact that he's a lawyer now. Basically, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can just read it to y'all, man. I don't want to put I'm saying words into this dude's mouth or nothing like that. But yeah, basically it's a tweet this dude put out, basically saying that he was the prize now that he's a lawyer. You know what I mean? Basically telling chicks that they gotta. Hold on, here it is right here. Basically telling chicks that they gotta like bow to his feet and all that. Hold on, let me read exactly for you if I can find it. Boom! It says right here. Now that I'm JD bar number loading, I've entered into a new arena of black men, and in this arena, I'm the prize now. Don't just take my word for it though. And before you kill me in the comments, let me drop some stats for your ass right quick so you can see my point. Black women outnumber black men by 2 million. Black women don't want to deal with a black man who's gay, down low, has baby mama issues, or has a felony conviction record in jail, which collectively is a large percentage of our race, unfortunately, as statistically 37% of black men are in jail, while one third of black men have some form of criminal record. Well, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. So basically, he says, so with me now gaining access into this very small percentage of black men that are young, for the record, I'm under 30 with 2 degrees, single and attractive, are heterosexual, have no criminal record, no baby mama drama, and have some form of high paying career potential. That majority of black women are competing against each other for, you tell me who's the real prize. All right. So to summarize what this guy's basically saying is that because he's reached his, because he's attained a degree in law and is now as a lawyer, he's put himself in a group of men, especially black men, that's a small group of black men, and because of that, he's saying that women now have to compete for him. Now, before I say what I gotta say about it, Afi, what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know, bro. I think he kind of gay, bro. I looked at his Instagram. Just be real.
Oh man, I mean, besides Instagram, what you think about like your thoughts on that? Like somebody, like some. All right, bye. Let me jump in. Let me go in first then, because like I've said before, I'm somebody who's in the process of attaining his doctorate degree, man. Becoming not doctorate degree, becoming a physician. And I remember, growing up, what I'm saying, since the age of 12, I already knew that I wanted to become a doctor, surgeon, and I already have doctors and lawyers and whatever engineers in my family. And one of the things that emphasized to me is that, no matter what title you have, first of all, don't do it for the money because you're not gonna have the passion in it. Second of all, they always said like you are not your title. So even once you become a surgeon, you shouldn't be different. You shouldn't act different. You know what I'm saying? And a great example of that is my mentor, who's my cousin. He's a surgeon. He's an oral surgeon. Now, this is a dude who taught me how to play basketball. You know what I mean? Like he was, like I said, he was like my big bro. You know what I mean? He's about like 13 years older than me. But I bring him up because he's an oral surgeon. But since I knew him since before he even went into med school, you know what I mean? Like we was hanging out playing basketball and all that. And it wasn't until about maybe like 2, 3 years ago, I was talking to a mutual cousin of ours. We were at my mentor's son graduated high school. We were at his son's high school's graduation, and I was talking to a mutual cousin of ours. And my mutual cousin was basically saying like, yeah, let's call him Vlad. Vlad, man. His office make like 160,000. And I'm like, oh word, that's what's up, man. He's like, yeah, like so when he make 160,000 a month, man, that should be crazy. And this, I was like, whoa, 160,000 a month? I said, nah, I'm good with math. I already multiplied that by 10. I'm like, yo, hold on. He's making at least $1.6 million a year. And mind you, the reason I bring that number up is because my cousin never changed. He didn't act
Right.
different. Like, he is the same exact person. I've known him since I was a kid. So even though he's head of this department in this hospital and runs this committee over here and is in this journal, if I didn't know that about him, like I would think he's the same exact dude. So when you got this dude CJ King talking about he got his license now and that he's the prize, what I say is he should have been the prize before he got that license. You know what I mean? He makes it seem like the license validates him as the prize. You know what I mean? Like if anyone is listening to this for the first time, I never achieved my goal of becoming a surgeon, and I still know I'm the prize, man. I mean, I knew that
Right.
before I was even the surgeon, before all those mishaps happened. What I realized is that it's what I have to offer is what I bring to the table. You know what I mean? Is you know what I mean? Like we all know, women are empty vessels. You know what I mean? We're here to fill them up in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? And once I knew that I could fill them up, mentally, physically, spiritually, and all that, that's when I knew like, nah, ain't nobody can tell me nothing. Even if I was a surgeon, like I'm a type of dude. When I was in med school, there was only one time I ever hollered at a chick and threw it out there that I was a med student just to see how she would act. And I
Mhm.
swear, hand over my heart, man. When I said that to her, I felt disgusted. Like, ew, you really feel like you got to tell her that? So now what? So she's feeling you. So she's feeling you because you're a med student and the potential that you could have as far as your earning potential. So like I said, that was the one and only time I ever did it. And even to this day, I don't even tell bitches I used to be in med school. All I tell bitches is that I work in the hospital. And when they ask what I do, what I say, I save lives, man. Go ahead, Fee.
You should put this on the WhatsApp, bro. Let the niggas know.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I gotta
Yeah,
send
make
it to
sure you do
myself.
that.
All right.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro, because he look gay, so it kind of.
All right. Now let's
Go
say
to
you
his
go to some.
Instagram, bro, and
Let's
let's
say,
look at it.
hold on. I didn't even see, dude. I'm just going off what he wrote. Now, if
Yeah, you gotta look at him. Just go pull up your Instagram on the screen share and see.
hold on. I
We
got
can unpack him. We
hold
can
on.
unpack him.
Nah, I don't want to unpack no other man on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good on that, man. Let's just unpack his word. We can unpack his mindset. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta unpack what the dude look like. Hold on, let me send it to myself.
I'll say this: guys are basing their confidence on their accomplishments and the shit that they obtain, tangible things, man. And at the end of the day, you have to build that mindset, just period. Because what happens is, for whatever reason, if you lose the shit that you, ooh, excuse me, the shit that you get, whether it's cars, education, if you lose your cars, if you lose your job, then you lose your confidence too. So that's why it's fake, false confidence. Um, you wanna really have that high value, just period, not just because of the shit that you can buy, man. Because not only that, women can see, women can see, women can see the difference, and you don't realize that. And just because a woman is giving you attention doesn't mean she's into you. You got to understand that. Like, I said that on a drop last night with Steve the Dean. We were talking. Shout out to Uncle Steve. And I was saying to him, like, just because a woman is choosing you, you don't know what she's choosing you for.
Mm, mm.
And that is me, Expert Level Wrestling Podcast. That's my shit too. That's not a troll. Hey, shut up.
You got you got multiple multiple burners you got going on right now, man. Let them know, man. You're not one faceted.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because people thought my other Instagram was fake. The Mr. International one, people thought that was fake. They didn't think it was me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta look at his just yeah, see, I told you, just check his IG. You gotta see it to get a better understanding of who
All
you
right,
breaking down, bro. I
all
told
right,
you, bro.
all right. I'm gonna check it out. Hold on.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, see, Sage, I'm like, you gotta see him, bro.
What's his joint? What is CJ? What is CJ King?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to look at it right now. All right, y'all, people in the chat, yeah, definitely, y'all join in, man. This is definitely an interactive episode or interactive channel, man. I don't like coming on lives and just talking to myself. I'm not accustomed to that. CJ King. All right.
He should have like blonde hair and a
Yes,
beard or
bro.
some shit.
With the braids.
Yeah.
Damn. Looking like Odell Beckham. Ah,
Yeah.
damn.
Share it. Let everybody see.
Hold on. Let me see if everybody. Hold on.
He said, dude got a bunch of back shots.
Oh shit! Where my camera at? Hold on. You see that shit? Yeah, it's Odell right there, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one to judge the next man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I like to say people have certain tendencies. You know what I mean? Like, we have certain tendencies with this. But back to the statement he made, man. Right there,
Man and Mr. Man in action in the house. What's going on, bro?
man in action. What up, man? You here from?
Froze up. You froze up. You froze up. Can y'all see him? You froze. Froze up. Take yourself off and take yourself back on. Okay.
There we go. Back at it.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, man. So yeah, appreciate everybody for joining in, man. But like I was saying, yeah, my Wi-Fi went out for a little bit, but appreciate Man in Action popping in. Boom, Man in Action, like an inky in the brain. Appreciate you popping in, man.
Shout out to
We're talking about the CJ. We're talking about the CJ King incident, where this dude talking about now that he's a lawyer. I mean, and he's in a small group of men. I mean, now he's the prize. I guess so. So what? So I guess before he got his lawyer license, he wasn't the prize before. So what was it? Oh, because let me say this. I'm a dude who got
because he was gay first, and
right. I mean, I'm a dude who I don't got no record. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no baby mama drama. I mean, I don't got none of them things either, man. I got a good paying career, all that stuff, man. But I knew I was the prize before all that. Like I be telling dudes, like I knew I was the prize ever since I was a teenager, man. I mean, like
it's definitely a mindset. People don't get that. Like people think you can fake it or be taught it. You can kind of you got to build on what you already have. You can't really go from 0 to 100. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I said in one of my videos, you can't. People want to crawl and then run. Nah, you gotta crawl, walk, then run. There's a process to this, man.
You said he's delivered.
He's delivered. He's delivered. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Excuse my angle because I'm on my phone right now. That's why I'm usually on the computer, but I'm on the phone.
No doubt, man. I know how it is, man. Not liking to hold the phone in front of you and shit like that. Man, I gotta get used to sitting in front of a computer. I'm not used to that shit right there, man. Having my face all up in this shit.
Do it. Do the other angle, like the full one, the one next to the one you did.
This one right here.
Nah, that one. Go back then. Go to the other one. No. Go to the other one. The other one better. Yeah, that one better. Hold on. If I do this, will it do? No, that ain't it. Okay. It's just.
What you trying to do? Like have it both full?
Just you take the space off.
Hey, that's it right here.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Any questions for me and Fee, man? You know how it is, man. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. They talking about things about to open up soon, but I'm not even going to talk about that. Let's still talk about CJ. So you saying CJ is a dude that, you know, he's just he's coming out. He's what's the word I'm looking for?
He is false confidence. It's like I can tell when guys like that are so proud that they got some shit, that tells me that they've been shit on.
Mm-hmm.
You don't take that much pride in your shit unless you've been shit on first. And now it's like you got something to prove to everybody.
He's gonna try to use it to shit on people. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm a lawyer. Or, well, I could pay for this because I'm a lawyer. Always trying to throw in like he's an Esquire or something like that. Yeah, I know a couple people
China
like that.
White.
China, what up? What up? Everybody here for the inaugural Boast to Boast on the Red Pill Show for this channel, man. I appreciate everybody who came on, man. For real. Let me throw China up there. Hold on. Oh, man. Yeah. So we here. So anybody else in the chat ever experienced somebody or know somebody that likes to throw their title around, like they're Judge so and so or Officer so and so or Doctor so and so? You know what I mean? Or they might be, Principal so and so. Who knows, man? Any high-ranking title, man. Anybody who be throwing their titles around and thinking that they better than you or they're better than you or think they better than you just because of their title. Like I know a nurse at my job. Like my last name has one R in it, and she wrote my name on the board with 2 R's. So I simply just said, "Hey, nurse so and so, by the way, just so you know, my name has 2 R's." She's like, "Of course, yeah, of course I know that. I have a such and such degree and a that degree and blah 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 degree." That's you saw that face that Afi just made. That's the face that I made when she was telling me that. Like, bitch, what the fuck that got to do with my name?
You know what though, bro? It's the same thing when I meet chicks and they be like, "I'm a bad bitch this, I'm a bad bitch that." I don't believe it.
I mean, but that's also a sign of them validating themselves, man.
When people gotta keep saying that they the baddest or the superiors. Most likely they not.
Yep. Yep. 100%, man.
You
100%,
know,
man.
I don't. I think I'm the shit and all of that, but at the same time, I'm not going to make videos to like unpack it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, going back to that energy thing, man. It's got to be an energy. I got to tell a bitch that I'm the shit. She gonna feel that I'm the shit, man.
Just gotta know it, bro. If I deal with a woman and she don't see my value, it's not my job to convince her, bro. I don't care.
She's actually doing me a favor when I noticed that, because if it's one. See, my thing is this for me. I can't tell you how many chicks where after they've gotten to know me, they would tell me how, before I knew you, I was so intimidated by you, or I should think you were so serious. Like I was like I didn't know if I could approach you and blah blah blah. But I say that to say, like, the energy is like I don't I guard my energy. You know what I mean? I don't just give my energy to anybody and everybody. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in general public, just walking through doing what I'm doing, then like I said, I guard my energy. But if I'm playing long game, you know what I mean? If a chick is in my vicinity, then I start to give her glimpses of the type of energy that I can give out. You know what I mean? And in doing so, that kind of messes her head up, because, like I said, in one instance, she's thinking, "Oh, this guy's so serious. He's a little intimidating." And like I said, if I'm playing long game, I might joke with her and then smirk or smile a little bit, show a little bit of teeth, and just that right there fuck her up, because she's like, "Yo, damn, I never seen this. I never even seen this dude smile." So it's all about knowing how to use your energy, because the opposite could be you're the type of dude that gives your energy to everybody. Now you might look like a hoe with your energy. You might look like a clown, because you might look like somebody who strives for everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? Right. So guard your energy, people. You know what I mean? Especially when you're feeling a chick. Dudes like to be like, "Well, I'm feeling her, so I'm gonna let her know I like her. I'm gonna say XYZ. I'm gonna tell her how beautiful she is today." But then again, I'm not saying not to tell a chick she's beautiful. It's all about the energy that you give with it, man. I can tell a chick that she's beautiful, but it's on some like the type of energy I like to give when I tell a chick is beautiful. It's like, how can I say this? Like I'm surprised. Like, oh wow, yo, you look beautiful today. I mean, not like, oh, like look at you, you're so beautiful. It's like, yo, I'm kind of surprised. Like, yo, what you? I ain't saying, but the energy's like, what you do? Like, you do something to your hair? Like, it's just like, what is it? Yo, you look good today, and that'll intrigue her. Like, well, why did he say it like that? And well, we're going off topic, man. We supposed to be talking about CJ King, but like we said, we're talking about energy, man. The energy he's giving off is bi vibes. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk about this. How do you feel about the women that's getting mad about it?
Oh, but they get mad saying that what that men aren't the prize. Well, let's back it up.
You seen the article how he was giving all them stats, basically like bitches ain't shit. So that's why they kind of roasted him.
Well, let me pull it back a little bit. Let's talk
Mahoghany.
about Mahoghany. Oh, Mahoghany, what's up? Yeah, man. Let's backtrack a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's talk about being the prize, because he's saying he's the prize, but it's I don't want it to be mistaken as if we're saying that him saying or somebody saying that they're the prize is a problem. What I'm standing on is the reason why he thinks he's the prize. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he got a lawyer degree, now he believes he's the prize. Now I will agree when he says that he puts himself in a small group of black men, as far as like, him having a lawyer degree. You know what I mean? Because I don't know too many black men with lawyer degrees or degrees at all. You know what I mean? Just in general speaking. So that I understand, but to use that as a reason as for why women should, for lack of a better term, bow down, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean, like follow him, you know what I'm saying, as a leader?
I can tell you this, RPC, when your confidence is fake, it's easy to break.
Yeah, say that again. Woo-hoo. Somebody put a fire truck or a fire sign or something. Say that again.
I'm high right now too. So. Yeah, if y'all wondering why I'm a little lean, you see, you ain't never seen me. This is love. Y'all ain't never seen me on camera with a wave cap and shit on ever.
Wave cap with the hat on. Wave cap with the hat. Let's go, man.
This is a bad drop. I am not camera ready. I'm just high ready, and I.
I think Mahoghany with you, man. Mahogany there, right there with you, man.
That's right, baby.
Bird. The faker your
Um,
confidence is, the easier it is to break it.
right.
Exactly.
Because I mean, it's easy because I deal with women, and I could deal with women with fake confidence, and it's easy for me to break that shit. So it's the same thing, bro. Like just like if a woman got some fake titties and some ass, right? All I gotta do is get a needle and pop them bitches.
For real. Now you're right. Hey yo, I said it. I said it in my mouthpiece.
Pop, pop. No
Yo.
more confidence.
Hey yo, I said it in
No
my
more.
I said it in my mouthpiece video, man. I said these quote unquote bad chicks, you know what I mean? A lot of them gonna be having fake hair. So I see a chick, she be looking all confident with. I'm like, wow, your hair looks beautiful. Like, and I put my hand in their hair, like, is it real? And then as soon as I
Yeah.
feel a track, they gotta admit, like, no, it's a couple weaves and all that. And you can kind of hear that the air come out their bubble, like, like, yeah,
I,
bitch. Ain't nothing wrong
if,
wearing fake hair. If you want to wear fake hair, that's on you. But I like to. I mean, I don't want to pull nothing out. So just let me know beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
I could just tell guys a tip, like, and I can use myself as an example. Have y'all ever noticed I'm always joking, always laughing, always having fun? You see, it's not. It's you don't have to. You don't have to be the Terminator, fellas.
Yo, man.
You don't gotta be the Terminator, bro. You
For
don't have to
what?
be the Terminator. You can laugh with bitches. You can joke around.
Yeah. But what I would say is everything in moderation, because I'm not telling you to be keying the whole time while laughing, smiling all the time on her face. Because yo, let me tell you, I said it
Look,
in
I
the chat.
wear my hat on. I don't wear my hat like this, but I
I
don't
give a
care.
fuck. Exactly. You don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I came on this live. Like, understand, this wasn't a planned live. And I mean, I was just going through the stream. My man Afi said, "Fuck it, let's just go live, man." I mean, so that tells you, like, I don't care what people like. I just went on. But anyway, the point I want to make is yeah, man, people got to get their own confidence, man. And, oh no, everything in moderation. What I said in the chat the other day was, I don't live in black and white. I live in the gray. So I'm not gonna tell somebody don't smile to a chick. I'm not gonna tell a dude always laugh. No, you got to be right there in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, too many times dudes be laughing at a chick's joke when it's not even funny, and she knows it's not funny. So when you're laughing at her non-funny joke, she knows, like, all right, this dude ain't serious, man. I got this dude wrapped around my finger, man. Now, if the joke
I
is
make
funny,
it.
it's funny. If it's funny,
I
laugh.
make,
I'm not saying if it's not funny, not to laugh, but don't laugh to try to make her think she like you. You know what I'm saying? Peace, King Grinding One. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you watching the videos, man. Yes, my man.
I'm gonna tell y'all a
Backhand
secret.
compliments. Backhand compliments. Hey, those are nice shoes. I like those. Is that pleather? Boom. Got him. As soon as you say those are
Yeah,
nice shoes, they're like, oh, he trying to get with me. And then I pause for a second, like, yo, is that pleather? They're like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for something for my mom's or something. Oh shit, your mom's gonna wear this? Yeah, man. Anyway, backhanded compliments, man. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. It's so sensitive. Give me a 1,000 in the chat if y'all can tell I'm blazed.
You're looking very, very relaxed right now.
Yeah, put a fire sign if y'all can tell I'm blazed right now. Hey man, let me tell you. This,
Oh shit.
how you how you treat yourself, other people will treat you like that.
Say that
Adelina, what's
again.
going on?
Say that
How
again.
you treat yourself, other people will treat you like that, man. If you treat yourself like shit, you cannot hope for somebody else to treat you better than that. You can't wait nobody. You can't you can't make nobody treat you how you want to be treated if you ain't treating yourself. That's just like you. That's just like you get a brand new car and forget to put the engine in, nigga. You ain't going nowhere.
Mm,
Y'all can hear
mm,
what I said. I'm gonna
mm,
say it again. It's
mm.
like you bought a brand new car with no engine. You ain't going nowhere. So what do I mean by that? Well, I mean it's all exterior. There's nothing inside, niggas.
A shell. A
Hit
shell.
RPC PayPal right now just for that.
Do I have a PayPal? I do. If I got to pay
Shit,
for it,
you better get.
I'm thinking of Cash App. No, I'm thinking of what do you call that, Super Chat. I'm thinking of
Yeah,
Super Chat.
you better get one of them shits.
Where
Fast.
I can post my own shit. Hey man, hey yo, next time I put the PayPal, man. This is all for the love right now, man. Appreciate Adelina in here, Mahoghany, Kingdom Grinding, Sog and Sen, Sage, Joshua, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all for taking your time out to come through, man. But
Look, bro. Look, this is. If I can go on Mr. Lucario shit, that channel has the most trolls that talk shit, calling in the chat, holding the puppy, kissing them. That's that for a troll. That's like me walking around with meat on my face. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an invite.
Yo, how do I give wrenches, man?
How do you give wrenches?
Yeah.
You gotta click on their name and click on. It should be like 3 dots, and it should say, put user in timeout, moderator. You're gonna have to do that one manually on your. You go to your phone and pull up the live. Go to your phone and pull up the live on your phone. You can't do it from your laptop.
Okay, all right, I'll do it next time then.
So you got your other phone right now. So just pull it up like you're looking at the chat, and then just type the name in. But you just can't do it from StreamYard. Do it like how you do it, like from a viewer.
Got you. But yeah, man. No, you're absolutely right, man. You can't expect somebody to treat you differently than you treat yourself. That's why, like, disrespect is what's the word I'm looking for? It's foreign to me. That's why I can sense it immediately. You know what I mean, and mind you, I'm not a sensitive dude like that where I feel like anything and everything somebody says is disrespect. Nah, not at all. Yeah, man. But what I'm saying is, let me try to make some moderators, man. In the meantime,
I got Adelina on there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man. Anybody in the chat got any questions, man? Y'all ain't about to just be listening to me and Afi just chopping it up, right? Oh, add moderator. Got you.
Let me see if I got some waves right now. Let me see.
Got you.
This for Adelina. I'm gonna just show you. They're not ready yet.
Hey yo, I'm letting you know right now. I'm gonna have to chop my shit down, man. I'm about to grow locks out, man. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to, go the waves back real quick. So be careful, fam. Be careful.
We're gonna take the wave cap off.
You ready for that? Get your surfboards ready.
I'm gonna give them. I give you a dose.
Get your surfboards. Word.
See, you gotta be able to not care and just do shit like this stuff. See, because cats don't have no game because they always worried about what people think. They always worried about what people think. And you can't live like that, because when you live like that, you're spending all your time evaluating yourself for other people.
External validation, which we're not for. We are not for external validation, man. Yo, people gotta realize your world starts from within, man. How you think about yourself, what you think about yourself. You know what I mean, like, there's a difference between who you think you are versus who you think people think you are. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, you are you in the shower. But when you step outside your house, you're switching up. You know what I mean? You're acting like this or talking like that, or at the job, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, the reason I know that's because at my job, I'm not completely myself. Like, like, you see the way I talk, you see my mindset. I can't really talk this way in an environment of, 90% females, where, a lot of where a lot of my supervisors are females. You know what I'm saying? So I'm smart enough to know my audience. But aside from my job, where I work at, I'm always myself. I do not hold myself back, and I look at it like that's going to attract my tribe to me. You know what I mean? Like, if you fake the funk, you might attract the people that you're faking to be. At this age, at the age that I'm at in my life now, I want like-minded people around me. So with that being said, I should act accordingly, according to who I am and like myself. You know what I mean? Too many times people have masks, and it's not just females. You know what I mean, let's keep it 100. Now that we here, just popped in my head. A lot of dudes out here got the alpha mask on. You know what I mean? Dudes got an alpha mask on because you know what I mean. They hit the gym five times a week, 3 hours a day. So because you hit the gym,
you know why cats don't be having no game, bro? It's because I'm gonna tell you why. Look, I ain't even matching.
it don't matter, man. It's the energy, man. It's the energy. Word. You having a good old time.
Holy shit. I ain't even matching, nigga. Hold on. I'm a comedian at work doing hair. Adelina doesn't come off as a hairdresser. I'm surprised she said that. I wouldn't have something. Yeah. I thought she would be something else.
I have to be a comedian. Exactly. You have to acclimate to each person. I remember when I worked in the healthcare field. He's right.
Let's unpack some game too, since Adelina, you right here. I found something very interesting on that 5-hour live. Let me tell you what I found interesting. Because Adelina is always in the chats and she's always supporting brothers, right? But then last week that chat, she wanted to be Lawrence's woman and shit. Why you wait to say that when he said he has somebody? Now you want to do it. You had all this opportunity to be his woman, and now as soon as you could tell he fell in love, now you want to put it out there.
Pre-selection. Pre-selection. Check out my video on pre-selection. Word.
Why somebody had to lock him down, and now you want to do all that? Why you want to do it at first? Rick Torres, what's going on? Slick Rick in there.
OG Rick, man. I was just thinking about you maybe like an hour ago, man. I apologize for not calling you, man. Yeah, I appreciate you for calling me, and I apologize for not calling you back yet, man. I've been trying a lot of different new things today, man. That's all. But definitely appreciate you for coming in, man. Word. Salute, OG Rick.
Sabi Sam, what's going on, bro?
Yep, pre-selection. I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my videos, like, how can I say that? Just not to get too much into it, but that's why married men get hit on so much. You know what I mean? Just from having the wedding ring on, that tells another woman, well, many folds, but one of the reasons is, one, the fact that he has a wedding ring on tells a woman that he can commit. That's number one.
I used to do that, bro.
Me too. I used to wear wedding ring. I used to wear a ring on my left ring finger to the club.
See, that, it be shit like that. That's how come I don't be taking women to the mat like that. I mean, it's like, you know what? I'm going to be honest. Some of these little tactics work, but sometimes, nigga, I don't want them to work.
I mean, I've done it, but I don't do it no more because I realized, like, yo, you grimy. You know I'm married. That's why you came to me. Like, you want to see if you could take me for my wife. Not even take me for my wife. You just want to be able to say that I had a piece of your husband. That's all she wants to be able to say, because she doesn't even necessarily want to take you from her woman.
I used to go to this place called the Claremont, right? So the Claremont is where the bad bitches with money go. That's where they play the piano and shit like that, and the drinks cost $25, right? Mm-hmm. So I used to go to the Claremont with the wedding ring on and shit, and just sit down and get me a drink, and the bitches would come to me.
See what I'm saying?
They want to discuss my marriage.
You attracted them to you. See that? See that?
Man,
exactly. Like Say said, and they know you've been chosen. They like that shit. Exactly. They look at it like, well, why is he chosen? Why does he have a girlfriend? Matter of fact, why does he have a wife? Hold on, somebody decided to be with him forever? Nah, hold on. Let me see why that is. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to have high money, high status, and high looks. You know what I mean? For them to even get at you. The fact that you're pre-selected by another chick, as far as like marriage, a lifetime commitment. Oh yeah, they like I said, twofold. They want to see if they can tempt you. You know what I'm saying? Just like Eve.
that's scandalous too, bro. Like that's scandalous, man. Like I don't even.
But you gotta. But you understand the reason behind it, right, Fee? You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to.
Yeah, but like certain shit be too easy. Like sometimes I just want to be told no.
I
So
mean, that sound
I
like
be
first
I be
world
ready to
problems.
do whatever I want, bro.
That sound like Mac. That sound like Mac problems right there, man.
Wanting them to say no, bro. Sometimes.
Nah, man, it's not happening. Your energy's not giving them that. You know what I'm saying?
I be wanting them to say no, and like I said, like I didn't have my ego broken. I don't really had a heartbreak, so I had ego breaks. She said I had a man call me and ask me if I was back with my ex. I said no. Why? He sent me a picture of him with his ring on at the bar.
See what I'm
People are
saying?
stupid,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yo, I didn't learn about these type of dudes until I started doing the YouTube thing, man. Yo, yo. I mean, I've met one or two in real life, you know what I mean? But that's when I started realizing, like, yo, I don't
Not
know what.
everybody can knock him down, man. That's what I thought. I just thought everybody could knock him down, but just some people was knocking more down than other people. I didn't
Exactly,
know.
right.
I
Right.
didn't know it was cats that was not active and couldn't do anything
Hey,
to
yo, I learned
study.
that. I learned that when I found out there's a dude at my job, 30, let's say 35 plus, and he's still a virgin. So you see, when I say dudes be having single bodies, my nigga's a virgin. You heard? Matter of fact, oh man, matter of fact, and I just heard, I was talking to my other mans, and I just got eat. Oh man, because there were these two chicks that used to always be around him, and I low key used to look at these chicks like, you know, because and these two chicks were one of the two most flirtatious, you know what I'm saying, co-workers that I had on the floor, right? And used to always be around this dude, right? And I used to be like, and feel like, yo, why are they doing that to this dude? Like, they're around this dude, and they're friends with this dude, and have him buy them lunch and all this other stuff, giving him the impression that one day he's finally gonna hit, when that's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I bring that up to say, now I'm hearing that one of those shorties end up leaving the job, right? And she end up texting him or calling him, telling him like, yo, stop calling me, stop texting me. I feel like you're creeping me out. You're this, you're that. And I'm like, wow. So for 4 to 5 years, you was hanging by her, buying her shit, you know what I'm saying, calling her beautiful and all that, while she's fucking and sucking the doctor that you working with, you know what I mean? And at the end of it all, when she leaves and she don't need your lunch money, she don't need your dinner money no more, now you're a creep. Now she's telling you, don't call my phone no more, or I'm gonna get a restraining order on you. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of dudes that's out here in this world right now, man. Talking about, well, it's my fault. Maybe I shouldn't call her. Maybe I called her too many times. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, man. I seen the average body count for Western men was seven, seven in a lifetime. Wow. Ah, seven in a lifetime, man. Aki must have clicked out. But yeah, man. That's why I say, man, a lot of dudes really don't have body counts like that. That's why it's hard for dating coaches. That's why I feel like that's why I'm not a dating coach. Let me say that off the top. I'm not a dating coach. I'm not a relationship expert. But I can. I've said it before. I'm an empath. You know what I mean, so I can feel other people. I can put myself in other people's shoes. That's why even though whatever my body count is, I can still understand and relate to a dude who has a single body count. Now, what I tell dudes who have a high body count, how they can relate to somebody who has a single body count, is you got to go back to when you had your single body count, whether that's 14, 12, 16, and think back to the how you thought about females when you only had 3 bodies, when you only had 5 bodies under your belt. You know what I'm saying? That's how these 32-year-olds with only 3 bodies under their belt are still thinking. So you believe because the dude is 33 that he must have experienced enough females to know better, to know this, to know that. Oh, a lot of these dudes are learning what they know about females from rom-coms, from R&B songs, from from romance novels. You know what I mean? They really, yo, they really be thinking that women want romance, yo. All right, ladies in the chat, y'all let me know if y'all love romance. Romance, let's say, example of romance is flowers, candy, And I'm not talking about a dude you've been dealing with for, you know what I mean, that you know you were friends with since high school. And no, 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 no. You just met a guy on Tinder. You just met a guy at the grocery store, whatever. Do you like romance? And fellas, y'all can also tell me what y'all think about romance. Mr. Limbo, what up? What up? Shout out to you, man. My first real live, man. Hurry up. I put the uh I put the link in the chat, man. If you want to come through, anybody can link up, man. McCann, what up? What up, man? Hey, yo, Motu, link, yo, come in, man. Oh, here go Alfie. Hey, yo, this is my first live, man. Motu, link up, man. What up? What you got? I
Because
got.
I went to the WhatsApp to respond to Trav, and then I got lost in the
All
matrix.
right, no doubt, man. Let me see if I can put the link. See if I can put the link in the chat. Hold on. Yep. First time. Let's go. See if we can do this.
You get the hang too.
Yeah. Boom. So anybody,
Mahoghany, you romantic?
you no, Mahoghany. What's romantic? Yo, Mahoghany. You could beam up if you want. The link is in the chat. But yeah, you say you romantic, but I've heard women say they're romantic. What's romantic? What you cooking mac and cheese? You know what I'm saying?
Mahogany, come up here.
Yeah,
Come
you
up
got
here
the
and let's get romantic right now, Mahogany. You come up here. You push that link.
powers. Yeah, Adelina, do me a favor. The link is right there. I know you ain't drinking. You know what I'm saying? You sober right now. And I mean, matter of fact, you and Mahogany can hop on, and we could make this like a
Yeah.
little foursome. You know what I mean? We could balance things out.
Let's do a 2-on-2.
Here we go. Talking about flowers. I love flowers. Okay. Let me rewind. Let
Let's
me
do a 2-on-2. Y'all scared about a 2-on-2?
come on,
Y'all
man. We all
scared for the
right.
2-on-2? Y'all
Thank
don't
you,
want no
Mahogany.
masculine energy right now?
Now they like that. They like that boy energy. They like that boy energy. It's all good. Nelly, now you said device is not connected. Oh, here we go. Boom. Nelly, no. What it do, man? How
Man,
you?
what's up?
Yep.
You're.
What's
What's
going
good with
on?
y'all, man? Motu.
No,
What's
I'm here,
happening?
man. I'm here, man. Doing my first live, man. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Push me. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I need people like that in my life, man. So here we are, man, with
Oh
my
yeah,
first
of
live,
course.
man. Word.
Slick
Of
Rick.
course. I was in our
Come
in
shop
our
down,
chat,
Slick
you
Rick.
know what I'm saying? And somebody asked you, was you live? So it was only right that Nelly come through and
Of
bless your
course.
first live, you know?
Of course, man. I want anybody in Motu to come up, man. It's a little. We can make this into a little Motu party, man.
Word. It's a
Word.
celebration every time we link up.
Exactly. It's a celebration. Word.
Get up here, ladies, because I want to be romantic
Oh
with you. I
man.
got
So what
one
y'all
right
fellas
here.
talking
Look at
about?
this. This is what I look. I just had this right here. See that?
Lover
Lover
boy.
boy?
Let me show y'all romance right now. Get on here.
Hey
Get
yo,
on right here right now.
hey yo, Nelly. At first, we were talking about this dude named C.J. King, and he tweeted about how basically he became a lawyer, and now that he's a lawyer, that all the women have to like bow down to him. You know what I'm saying he's the
Oh
pride.
yeah. The brother that got his paperwork and just ultra flexed on everybody.
Right. What's your thoughts on
I
that?
seen that. I seen that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can't tell that man how he felt. You know what I mean, because we don't know, the bad experience and trials and tribulations that he had to go to, or the things he had to go through in order to get to where he's at now. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? So
mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's how everybody felt, man. That was on the come up, and they was on the rise, and they couldn't, have certain access to certain things, and once they got them, you know, they extra flexed on everybody, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So it is what it is.
right. I hear that. I definitely hear that, man. Now I was just saying that a lot of dudes should realize that they're the prize before any titles. You know what I'm saying? They should know they're the prize when they look in the mirror. They should know that they're the prize when they wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Not when they put their name
Facts.
tag on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. They definitely. I agree. It shouldn't take for a paperwork from a university to solidify yourself. Now, I mean, I tell this to to my guys all the time, man. I validate myself. You know what I'm saying? And
Internal
and I'm not
validation.
talking. And exactly internal validation. And I don't need materialistic things. I don't need confident. I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So I validate myself. You know what I'm saying? And I think you know, a thing that a lot of dudes don't come with as far as their mindset, or they don't, or they develop it such later years of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think that's something that guys should start learning as teenagers. You know what I'm saying? As young men. Know what I mean? Developing into men. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a mindset that they should develop young, because with that type of mindset, man, they can accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? No setbacks, no trials or tribulations can hold them back. You know what I'm saying? Because no
100%.
matter what, they gonna
What's holding you back
self
from starting your
validate
channel, Nelly
themselves.
Nell? What's holding you back? All you gotta do is press upload. What's holding you back?
You know.
Nelly,
He ain't hear that part. Yo, you heard Afi?
I said, what's holding you back?
I can't even hear Afi, yo.
Oh, you
I
can.
said, what's
Can't even
holding you
hear him.
back? You got hella fire drops.
Yeah,
All
I
you
was,
gotta do is
yo, Fee,
type
Fee,
in your name, on
Fee,
YouTube,
Fee,
and then you gonna have like
Fee.
15 videos to start with. Fool.
Yeah, if Afi might have to drop in and drop
Yeah, I
back
was just
out.
about to say, Fee.
You
He
know
can't
what?
hear what you say, man.
Yeah, man. I don't like StreamYard. I was telling Mahoghany, I was telling Mahoghany the other day, me and StreamYard don't go together. That's why I only be on StreamYard. You know, it's only be on StreamYard for like maybe a couple minutes, and then after that the connection start acting crazy.
Right.
Tell him what I said, RPC, since he didn't hear me.
He said
He
those
said,
guys was shout out to Sage. He said those guys are what they call late bloomers. Yeah,
right.
yeah, I'm a late bloomer.
Hey yo, Nelly. What Afi said was, how can we, if it's what he say it again, Afi?
I
I'm
said, if it's what's holding you back, what's holding you back from starting your channel? Because
he
all
said,
you gotta do is
he
upload. You
said,
already got the
what's
channel. You
holding you
just
back
start
from starting
uploading
your
on
channel?
that channel.
He said, what's holding me back from holding my channel?
From starting your channel. He said, all you gotta do is press upload.
Oh, I mean, ain't nothing holding me back. I just gotta do it. See, that's
Word.
what I'm saying. I'm
Just
just gonna surprise cats. You know what I'm saying? With some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna surprise
Hey
you.
yo,
Ain't
we got.
nothing holding me
go
back.
to YouTube, bro, and just type in Nelly
Ain't
Nell.
nothing
You
holding me
got
back at
drops right
all.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, we got Mahoghany in the building. Mahoghany, how you doing? You came. I think.
Hey, I'm fine.
Hey, I
First, I
appreciate.
just
What's
wanted
up,
to say
baby?
congratulations.
Thank you, thank
Hey,
you, thank you. My first live. Thank you,
What's
thank
up?
you.
yes.
RPC, I gotta do this consult in 3 minutes for 30 minutes, and then I get back on.
All right, no doubt, man. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer anyway. How long I been on? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on like 8 more minutes, man. That's another thing with my lives, man.
Hey,
My content ain't gonna be too long. 8 more minutes.
RPC,
Yo,
let me ask you this now.
what's up?
Since you done cracked the mold as far as cracking open your first live on your page, pretty much the viewers that, you know what I mean, that watch your content, they already know which direct coming. So as far as your lives, like how you gonna go with your lives from this point on? Now that you done had your first live, what direction of the lives are you think you're gonna start heading towards?
I already got three things in mind. Number one, me and Afi talked about, doing breakdowns, you know what I'm saying, of things that I'll be watching, things that I'll be seeing. So we could do a live breakdown of like shows or whatever, other podcasts, whatever. We could do breakdowns. That's number one. Number two,
Right.
I could go more in depth with whatever video I drop. I mean, people can ask me questions like a live Q&A, whatever my most recent video is. And the third thing I was gonna do was yeah, man, just do a more
You
live.
can break down your own shit.
That's what I'm saying. Break down my videos, break down other people's videos with other people, break down my own videos, and then thirdly, do streams like this where I have, different people like Afi, MLC, yourself, Mahoghany. I mean, so we just chop it up.
Shout
And we,
out MLC. Slick Rick, come
And
take my spot
I
real quick.
Afi,
suggest
what's
that
up, brother?
everybody
What's
MLC,
going
what
on,
up, man?
MLC?
Appreciate you being here for my
happening. What's
first
happening?
live, man.
Hey, no doubt, brother. It's an honor, man. Respect to RPC. Afi,
Text
definitely.
LDA ass out with his girlfriend.
Melly
It's his secret
Nails,
girlfriend he
Mahoghany,
got.
what's happening, girl?
Hey.
Tell LDA to leave his secret girlfriend and come over here for your brother first live.
Yeah, man.
To talk to your secret
I hope
girlfriend.
I ain't cutting Afi off because it looked like he's talking.
Nah, it's all
But
good now. Mm-hmm.
I suggest that everybody go check that breakdown that Afi and RPC did of the Boris Cujo situation.
Mm.
That's an epic drop right there. So
No doubt.
if you're heading into that direction, then yes, the lives are gonna be
Yeah,
very
I
very
basically
organic.
I'm gonna be doing that. Plus, if you see my red pill lens series, I'm pretty much gonna bring my red pill lens series to my lives. I mean, where I can actually break stuff down as it's happening. because my what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? My initial reactions is way better than my, you know what I mean, like me waiting and thinking and all that. Like I like my improv reactions. But hold on, but now that we have real quick, because we have Mahoghany on, if I asked her a question about romance, and I like the fact that I got a woman on, I could talk about romance because I know that females do not truly like romance. No, hold on, wait. Let me stop right there. This is like Afti would do. Zip, 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 zip. Let me rewind real quick. Not that romance.
Man, I'm trying to type OG Rick. My big ass fingers. I'm putting of Rick. I gotta do this shit in slow fucking motion.
Like I said,
I told y'all it was high, man. I don't know what's going on.
Hey yo, real quick, let me say this. What up, Saga Sen? What I was gonna say was
everybody, what it do?
What up? Mahoghany. This what I was gonna say. When it comes to romance, I'm not gonna say that women don't like romance. What I really mean to say is romance doesn't get the box moist. Am I right or wrong? Am I far
You're
wrong?
wrong.
I'm wrong. So you telling me?
Yes,
so you hold on.
RPC for some reason.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, Mahoghany.
So you're telling me
Yes,
if a guy, so you're telling me if you meet a guy in the mall, at the grocery store, on Tinder, and he brings you 6 red roses, that's gonna moisten you up a little bit?
Can I talk about my own man? Because I actually have a man. And
I'm not talking about your man. I'm not talking about your man. Remember, I forgot. Hold on. My bad. I forgot that when we talk to females, they think of themselves. They take every question personal. That was a very, very general question, but I guess you're taking it like as yourself. So I guess you like romantic things from your current man. Now,
yeah.
All right. So the men before him, like if they came with roses and chocolates and what else is romantic? Pulled your chair out, like that would get you moist.
Well, that's what I was coming up here to say. I was coming up here to tell you examples of what I find. Every woman is different. So what's romantic to one woman might not be romantic to another. We're all different.
Okay. So
I like things. Okay. Go ahead.
Give me some examples of things that you find romantic.
Things that I love because I work so much and because I'm busy. I love massages. I like bubble baths with roses. I like a home cooked meal from time to time so I don't have to do it. I like for the house to be clean from time to time so I don't have to do it. I like
initiative.
Because I get tired of doing
it. Face is killing me.
In other words, you love when a man takes initiative is basically what you're saying, Mahoghany.
Yes. Yes, and a lot of women, especially when they work hard or they have kids, they need a break. And so that's what women really, really treasure.
Okay. I was going to say this because we have to, I like to put women in the categories, you know what I mean? Like whether it be, 30, over or under 30. Because before I ask that question, I don't know how old you are. Are you over or under 30?
I'm over 30.
Okay. Now, the reason when I initially asked the question, I had the mindset of somebody who was in their like mid to early 20s. You know what I mean? So, so let me ask you this: when you were in your early 20s, do you feel the same? Did you feel the same way about romance as you do now, as far as having a house clean and all the other things that you said, or does life experience change? Does life experience change your expectations?
I think I would have liked those things, but I didn't understand. I didn't appreciate. I appreciate it more, if you could say, because like when I was in my 20s, my lifestyle was different, so I didn't need anybody to clean my house because I didn't have a house. I had a little apartment. You know what I mean? I was in college, so yeah, it was different.
Okay, now fellas, what y'all think about her answer as far as having a house clean as being romantic? What other things did you say? Because I don't know, my brain cannot retain that information.
Oh, I love a massage and I love bubble baths with rose petals.
Bubble bath with rose petals.
Candlelight, stuff like
that.
That's another level right there.
Yeah, that sounds like that sounds like husband and wife. But I'm talking about like the average. But I'm saying the average dude doing that to a chick he just smashing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about. I'm not talking about somebody who's been high school sweethearts and they've been together for they're like 27 now. Like, nah, we're not talking about that because they have their relationship based on a foundation of friendship.
You're talking about in the beginning.
Yeah, remember
in the
that's
beginning.
like I said in the first date. That's why I said first date. Like once you're like 3, 4, 5 years in, it's a whole different relationship, it's a whole different situation. I'm talking about like first date
Okay.
in.
I'm guys. Can you hear me? My phone keeps on ringing. Okay. In the beginning,
Yeah,
I
we can hear.
think, yeah, I mean, flowers, roses, all that stuff is nice. It's all nice. It's all, but that's not the end all be all for anybody. Because if the guy doesn't have much personality, but he's buying flowers, it's not going to do much. You have to have, you have to be kind of well rounded. Things are not going to get you a good person in your life. You know what I'm saying? You have to offer more than just things and spending money. You have to offer a little bit more. For me, it's always been about treatment,
Okay.
respect.
All right. So the fellas on this panel, we got from different ages and we got from different locations in the country. So what's your this is the last thing we're gonna talk about before I get off. I'm about to get off soon. So what's your
Oh,
thoughts on romance, fellas? Let's start with OG Rick, man. I ain't no actually start with MLC. I ain't here from MLC yet.
How's everybody doing?
Chilling, man.
Salute, salute.
good.
Appreciate
Good,
you
brother.
coming on.
Mo2.
Yes, both too. Go ahead and run that question right by me again, RPC. I want to make sure I get that perfectly about the romance.
Right. Basically, what I was saying is I don't believe that romance gets the box moist. And I mean, when I say romance, I'm talking about bringing a flower, buying chocolate, pulling the chair out, holding the door. And I'm not talking about a relationship where, it's a high school romance where they have friendship as a foundation. I'm talking about a woman just meeting a guy, whether it be on Tinder, whether it be, somebody she met on the street, and now they're dating each other for going out for the first time. Him bringing flowers, bring chocolate. Is that going to sexually arouse her? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, what I would say is this. I think if we start off with romance, the word romance have been lost over time. Men no longer know what it is, and most women are clueless when it comes to the idea of romance because it's been redefined and it's been modernized for the sake of American commercialism. So it is really just a feeling of excitement. If you look at the origin of the word romance, it's a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. But if you listen to people define romance nowadays, they're talking about basically someone catering to them, and it has nothing to do with the actual physical act. It is something simply mental and emotional. Also, it is something out of the culture of most people who practice it today, because it comes from the Roman and the Romanicus, which is, of course, the Latin way of saying the Roman. So it's something of a Roman culture to add to that. So most people nowadays don't know how to properly entertain the entire idea of romance. So what they're doing is practicing something that's not in order with nature. And what I mean by that is when it's done wrong. For example, what you're saying, I agree with in the sense of, a man meeting a woman. If he meets a woman and starts to cater to her, as our young sister was just talking about earlier, from her husband or her man that she's been with for a while, she may get excited for that. But if a man meets a woman and he does that, no box is getting wet. Actually, she looks at him as some kind of creep.
That's facts.
Okay, she looked at him as some kind of a creep. She gonna look at him as some kind of a weirdo. Like, why are you doing so much for me when you haven't actually done when she hasn't actually done anything to earn that? Okay, I've heard women ask, why is he doing so much? He doesn't even know me because he's doing too much. Okay, there's a difference between kindness and trying to romanticize a woman that you just meeting or a woman that you barely know. You see, so there's something completely different there. But of course, if the woman already have established this type of situation with her man, and she feels that she have worked towards what he wants her to do, and now he's treating her in a certain way that she considers romantic, then yes, she's gonna tell you she gets moist for him. But what she's getting moist for is the man that he already is, not what he's doing at the current moment of romance.
All right.
So that's a huge difference. So if you meet a woman off the bat and you like, oh, I got a bouquet of flowers. I've heard on YouTube countless women talking about how dorky he is, and how they're gonna take the flower, they're gonna take the Valentine's Day gift, and then they're gonna keep sleeping with their boyfriend, their ex-boyfriend, on the side, right? And that guy's not gonna get anything, so it doesn't get the box wet. So it's a huge difference when we're talking about someone that actually has a husband, and she already know what kind of a dominant man he is, what kind of a leader he is, what kind of a man he is in general, and then he do something that they consider romantic nowadays. That's a huge difference than some cat who just met a chick and he's going in trying to be romantic. So that's what I would say about that. So you're right, RPC, in the sense of just meeting a woman off the bat and you coming in with all this so-called romance that she hasn't earned. Nah, man, she's gonna think you're lame, you're a dork. I mean, anything too nice for some odd reason, women will take a massive crap on. It's just simple as that.
That's facts. That's facts, man. He like stole my thunder because that was exactly what I was thinking about, man. Romance, man. Not off the bat like that. I mean, like he said, I mean, I don't think women will appreciate it just when you just meet them and you try to be romantic. That's not going to work. I mean, I think nice little gestures while you're with someone, as far as like on a date, that's cool. But romance, no, I don't think that's. I agree with you, RPC.
Yep, too much too quick, man. LDA, what's up, man? Appreciate you jumping in my first live stream, man.
Salute,
I'm not sure what the live is about, but I know it better not be full of excuses.
Excuses.
Excuses
2020.
No, with all due respect, LDA.
Exactly.
I'm here, man.
All due respect.
I'm getting off work and I hear excuses already.
Man.
Now, initially, the initial topic was this guy named CJ King. He tweeted. He basically, it's a guy who basically got his just got his law degree, and he's basically saying that he is surprised now that he has his law degree. And I was basically breaking down. People shouldn't think that they're the prize simply because of a job title. And now we switched it over to, once I saw a couple of ladies in the chat, we switched it over to women really don't like romance. Romance really doesn't get the box wet. So you can choose to tackle any topic you want, LDA.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get inside my building.
No, that's all good. So
Yeah, definitely do women. Jesus Christ, get over here.
I'm gonna say, what's your thoughts? You believe that romance? You believe that romance gets the box wet? And when I say romance, I mean really we talk about romance in the beginning of the relationship. That includes buying flowers, chocolate, and if so, is there a particular age group that it works with, or does it matter the age, or that age group doesn't matter?
Okay, so my thing is this. It depends on what intention are you coming from. So if you're coming from the intentions is that you're trying to kiss up to her, there's a problem. And you're trying to earn her, trying to win her over, your intentions are incorrect. And I heard a little bit of Mr. Limba say, which I completely agree. She hasn't earned it. Anything that's earned is worth it. And a lot of times guys get women stuff that they have not earned. Yes. And once they earn it, they appreciate it more. Like in my example, the young lady earned a dinner cooked by me. Wow. She did some things, not just sexually, but she did some things to say, hey, you deserve to get this. And so it comes down to, what does she earn? Now she got to do something else to earn what I'm going to do next. Now, what I do is I explain what I may do next, so that she has a carrot in front of her to know that, hey, guess what? If I do this, you may get this. And I may never do my part. But I have to keep her on a constant cycle of knowing that she has to do something. So what happened is she becomes trained like Prevlov's dog. When I ring the bell, she begins to drool at the mouth. And so that's what a lot of guys got to realize, the psychology behind why you give certain things to women. So if you do it without her earning it, she'll treat you, like I already heard you guys say, like every other guy. And so that's the problem, I think, what a lot of guys are missing it right there. They're doing like everybody else do, what they seen on TV, get the flowers and roses. No. But it has, what's your intentions about why you're doing it? So if I'm getting flowers right now, my intentions is coming from a place of dominance, but mainly coming from a place of you earned this. So you appreciate it more versus just getting it, because any Tom, Dick, or Harry can give her flowers, but it has no meaning behind it.
It wasn't a reward.
That's
right.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm gonna step back. Go ahead. No excuses.
No doubt. Now, no excuses 2020. Now I was gonna say, yeah, man. Like I said, this is my first live. I didn't even plan on being on here, so I'm gonna cut it short right here. If anybody got any last words that they want to say, now I mean, we're definitely gonna do. I'm definitely gonna try to do one every Friday. You know what I mean, but again, before I forget, I want to appreciate everybody who beamed up to the show. I want to appreciate everybody who came into the chat. You know what I mean, so anybody have any last words, anything that they want to say, go right ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, for your first live, this was a really good live. You had a good turnout, and congratulations. And yeah.
Thank you.
Good topic.
Appreciate it. I mean, yo, let me know. Now that I do this, you know, we could set up a show that we could do ourselves. You know, we could bounce off each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely. Oh, no doubt. Anybody else? MLC, OG Rick, LDA. Any last words?
Well, you know, I definitely say congrats, man. I'm looking forward to more content. You know, proud of you, proud of your show, what you're bringing. You know, the knowledge, definitely the red pill lenses. One of my favorite series, you know. Yeah. So, you know, keep the torch moving, man, and pushing forward and stimulating thoughts. So, you know, I'm definitely looking forward for more to more of this. And hopefully, you know, the viewers are ready, because you're about to bring it to them heavy. And I hope they know what they're getting into, because, you know, RPC is the real deal, man. I endorse this man.
I appreciate that, man. Especially coming from you, man. Appreciate that.
No doubt, brother.
No doubt. OG Rick, any last words?
Yeah. First of all, congratulations on your first live. I appreciate your breakdowns. I even had my sons sit down with me and watch all those 90-day. Dude, those were awesome, man. The editing, the jokes, everything. Me and my kids were laughing, you know, and I can't wait till you do some more. And I wish you all the best, bro, because you will kick this in the butt. And I love it, man. Thanks for you know, inviting me up.
No doubt, man. You guys inspired me, man, for real. You guys inspired me to do this. LDA, any last words?
Yes, my last words is, man, congratulations. About doggone freaking time that you decided that you were going to do it live.
I know.
I've been waiting for you for a long time.
It only took a pandemic, fam. It only took a pandemic.
Right. I know.
It's a small thing.
I'm saying this because I know you behind the scenes, man. I am in the conversations we have privately, and just the push. So to see you make this push to this level, I'm completely, I'm just completely proud of you, man. I'm happy to say that I know you, and I know you personally. I'm glad that you're doing this. This is nothing but going up for you. So this is just the beginning of another beginning for you, man. I ain't gonna go too far, because you know I start going into seeing in other Rams.
No doubt. You're about to tell me no excuses, right? No more.
Right. I start going
LDA, what's going on?
What's going on? Who is that?
Who's that?
I thought you got rid of me, bro.
Who is that?
That's your best man.
Exactly.
It's your best man, fool. It's your best man. Yeah.
Is that Alfie?
Yeah, it's your best man. I'm coming.
Hey, Alfie.
We're going to that destination wedding. We're going to that destination wedding, man.
Oh, y'all trying to get me married again? Y'all ain't right, man. See how y'all doing me?
Hey, no excuses. Come on, no excuses.
Exactly. Boom, right there.
But you know what? Now, if I do jump up and get married, I don't want to hear nothing now.
We ain't gonna hear something right there. No. You're gonna hear something if I'm not in the wedding party, man.
That's it.
I'm in the wedding party. You gonna hear something, man.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't flying out to Cleveland to be sitting in the folding chair. So got me fucked up.
You want to sit in the folding chair?
No,
You
I'm
don't wanna
telling
have-
you
you don't
now.
wanna-
If I ain't in it, I'm telling you now. If I'm not in it, I ain't coming. I gotta be in it.
You don't want to eat. You don't want to eat.
You gotta somebody.
Like
You
that.
don't want to eat the chicken
Huh?
down in the basement of the church.
I ain't, because I ain't coming. I'm coming tuxedo ready or nothing.
Right. I hear that.
You guys are
on that
crazy,
same
man.
page.
If I'm hopping on the flight, I'm putting a tuxedo on and taking some pictures and shit.
No, no pictures. I'm putting everybody's phone in the bucket.
No pictures.
No pictures.
Great memories.
Because I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a montage of that on YouTube.
Right.
You know, but a
With
ghostwriter
narration.
See, a ghostwriter might write that in the script. I don't know.
With narration.
Yeah, with the narrations. Look at LDA. His beard is glistening in the dark.
You know he'll do it.
I know.
He'll do it.
Then Lincoln be in the back just licking his chops. Nobody, y'all. If I do that, man, I would not tell y'all to afterwards. Hey, guess what, y'all? Here come Mrs. LDA.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Nope.
There we go.
No excuses.
I gotta be in.
All right, so I got a closing out right here. Just got a little closing out song again. Thank you everybody for joining my first live. And we're gonna end it off with this right here. Boom. Oh yeah. This is for my man Lawrence, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come in
here.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Yeah, came back for this song. Just to send you off real wrong. Thinking about it.
Oh my
All
God.
right, fellas, yo. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man.
Hey, I'm jealous. I wish I could figure out. I wish I could find that kind of love because I ain't never had it.
You got the. You got the.
Show me how.
The love TKO.
Y'all wrong, man. Y'all wrong.
Last time I was faithful, I broke a toenail.